Okay, are we live? You're live. Okay, let's see if anybody joins. Doesn't really matter. This isn't going to be a very long stream. It's just going to be an unboxing video. It's going to be pretty straightforward. You can see I've already opened the box. So, let's see what's in here. So, recently, there was someone that was selling some mechanical horns that were brand new for a really low price. And I decided to start watching them. Next day, they were all gone. So I was like, ugh, why did I not jump on that? So as soon as another one went up, I was like, sold. So for $15, check this out. All right. From Zeeland, Michigan. And these are probably some of the last horns that were really mechanical. My elementary school actually had these, and being that the school was built in '03, it was probably the last place that these were ever installed in. But look at that. That is a brand new Gentex horn. Gentex mechanical horn that is brand new. All right, like, let's look at the differences. So these are both the same model. They're both the same model number. So this cover actually snaps onto there. And then this one of those tabs broke off, so it'll snap on, but it can move around because that other one broke off. So you can see the approved for the city of New York. That sticker is kind of peeling off. I mean, these things aren't really made to stick on that well. And I mean, in my case, like, yeah, I can't even feel the adhesive. So, but for my case, that really doesn't matter. It doesn't need to be UL listed for my purposes. It's just like, why would you pay more for something that has a UL listing if you're not using it on a system that absolutely requires it? So, yeah, these two are exactly the same. I've always loved these horns. I love the pitch. I love the sound. I do like that this one actually did come with these little covers, the snap-in covers. But this one, it's got the covers and it's got the screws. The only thing I don't like is their flathead screws. So, yeah, I mean, if I really wanted to, I could take my bandsaw and just make a perpendicular cut across it. But it's also got this. So this is the original box, which they put this in here. If it were a horn strobe, that's where the strobe would be. It would just be sitting in that. So this will be like, maximum room size, 1 light per room, candela, minimum required light outputs, and stuff like that. So for a 30 by 30 room, the minimum would be 30. That's kind of easy to figure out. If there's just 1 light in the room, if there were 2 lights in the room, then the 20 by 20, you wouldn't even need a strobe. And this is probably all outdated anyway. Oh wow, even back then they had 185 candela. Wow. 1 light per wall, 185 candela. 375 candela? Okay, so they've got lumens and they've got candelas. I don't know where candelas came from, but that's pretty cool. And wow, okay, so they even had 177. Okay, so this paperwork, not sure when this is dated. I didn't even know that they had high candela strobes back in that day. Back when these were still being made. Okay, so this is from 1994, presumably. All right, that's just a speculation. This might not be from 1994, but it might be. So mounting, rough in box, and run wiring. So you could use this as an outdoor device. All right. So outdoor application, GMH and WGMS models only. Mount the horn to a weatherproof back box. To the WGBB, which may be ordered separately. You can get those on eBay, brand new. Mount one box for each signaling appliance. Run an insulated conductor from the signaling circuit in the system. So, yeah, basically, you could use this as an indoor horn, like this. You could put an extension ring on. I don't know why you would need to or why you would even want to, because it's just a pain. It's a hassle. I guess if you want to have it surface mounted, if you're a weirdo. If you have a double cut-in box, you could use a trim plate that actually has the screw holes over here, because you can't mount this on a double cut-in because the screw holes would be right here. So the trim plate actually is an adapter that has the screw holes perfectly in the corners. All right, cool. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, come on, have a good time. And then these are the wiring diagrams. This is back from, like, you know, back in the day when they had horns and strobes on separate circuits. And they would always be in parallel. But nowadays, everything is just on one circuit, and it's nice. So, yeah, and then to return a unit. But yeah, this is pretty cool. I guess this is now under warranty, which is pretty cool. You know, it's crazy to have, you know, an old device like this under warranty. Okay, so this one was actually made in 1999. Wow, that is insane. That is absolutely insane. So the base model, so like this horn, you can get this horn as just like a base, like without the cover. It's called an E4300. So if you search up this number, the E4300 or 500 and then 620, 500,000, 620, you'll probably find it also. And with this one, it's the exact same thing. Now, HY, I'm not really sure what that is. The GW, not sure what that is either. This horn is a little bit older. This one is from 1997. This is, it was actually September 8th, 1997. This one was, this one was July 27th, 1999. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. Let's go ahead and put this thing together, you know, because that's fun. Hello, wow, all of you have so many accounts. All of you guys have so many accounts. That's crazy. I mean, hey, I like the viewership. I enjoy it. So, I would imagine the way you want to mount this, actually, is there even technically a correct way? I think there is, actually. I do believe there is a correct way to mount this. Okay, it doesn't say anything here. I guess it's probably like this, the T. I think that means top, so this is the top of it. If it's on the ceiling, that doesn't apply. Or, oh, there's a T here too, though. Okay. I guess just like where it's facing this way, you know, it could be this way or this way, just not like this, something like that. That's weird. Weirdos. So, yeah, checkout and troubleshooting. I guess checkout was the old terminology for it. Which would be pretty cool. That would make me sound like an old head if I used checkout as a term. So, yeah, and the weird thing about these is, even though there's no strobe, it does still have terminals for strobe. But the actual strobe prongs do actually exist. They're just right here. They're just right there and there. This is the positive, this little leg sticking up, and then this is the strobe negative. And that goes for both of these. So let's take a look at the boards also. So this one, kind of dusty. This one is cherry. I mean, obviously, everything about this one is just absolutely cherry because it's so brand new. You know, this thing probably hasn't been out of the box since it was made. which was before I was even an idea. You know, that's just insane to me. So, for interior use, it doesn't say that it has to be mounted a specific way. In these diagrams, it does show that this is on the side. See this? Because it's like a six-sided shape right there. It's just like, you know, it's got a lines going through it to where it's just, you know, 6 elements exposed. If you want to be technical, it would be 12, because you got this thing in there, but you got 6 parts of the circle exposed, and this is on the side in all these pictures. So I guess these T's don't really mean anything. And you can see the coil. This works by generating a magnetic field. So let me actually go get a power block and I'll test this horn. Okay. Where is, there it is. Okay, my little multi-tool. Okay. I always forget which side is the positive and which is the negative. I believe the one with the stripes is the positive. So, oh my goodness. What happened to these wires? Oh, I guess this happened when the Roomba decided to come in my room and eat this thing up. Okay, ooh, excuse that. So this is the old one. I have tested this one. This is the new one. So just stick those there. Whoopsie. Fell out. Stay there, please. All right, and then go ahead and take this and just tighten it down. At least these screw terminals aren't like the system sensor ones where they're real stiff at first. Whenever I unbox one of those devices for the first time, I always give all the terminals a quarter turn just to kind of release them so they're not stuck. Hey, thank you for leaving a like on the stream. Yikes. Okay. So let's give this a try. Now, this isn't supposed to run on 12 volts, but it will work. So, 3. This is going to be the first time this horn has ever sounded in the 21st century. So, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Ah, I gotcha. It sounds a bit weird, but this isn't made to run on 12 volts. It's meant to run on 24, so I would say that's acceptable. So, yeah, but it sounds great. Otherwise, it does sound pretty good. And my wires got all chewed up. Oh well. I can always just re-terminate that. So, yeah. Now I own 2 awesome Gentex horns. So, yeah, look at that. That is too cool. You know, I absolutely love these. When my elementary school had their system replaced, they replaced the outside devices too. and I do not like that. They were all Gentex GMHs, except for one was actually an Edwards Integrity. Will you just work, please? Ah, dropped it. Dropping stuff. Okay. Stick that on there. All right, and then these screws, just for now, I'm going to keep them in there. But, yeah, this is... Wow, this thing is cool. But, I guess the only way to tell which way it's actually supposed to be mounted, whether like this or this, would be to look at a Gentex GMS. And I do believe the GMS has it this way, with the strobe going, you know, vertically. So, but yeah, that is awesome. And this one, I actually got a great deal on. I only paid like $15 for this one. I paid $55 for this one. So, yeah, and obviously this one is used. So that's kind of crazy, but I was desperate. I just wanted one of these things so bad. I wanted it so bad. And now I have 2 of them. That's awesome. So I could really recreate my elementary school's alarm system now. So anyway, just a little unboxing video and going over the kind of the manual and stuff. Sounding. It was awesome. I appreciate y'all tuning in. I appreciate your continued support. We are so close to 800 subscribers. And then that brings us even closer to 1,000. That would be crazy to hit that soon. My goodness. So, anyways, I will talk to y'all real soon. Have a good rest of your weekend.